Nobody says keep smiling and laughing with a stranger. It is just a smile. It's kind of a non-verbal exchange of wishing each other. So that if you, for some reason, you're together for a while, if you need to make conversation or ask some questions in an unknown place, that other person also gets comfortable to talk to you. Today, I'll be talking something about myself, of course, which is related to the topic that I'm talking. But I just thought that's a way of starting off the discussion that I'm going to be having with you. And that is that since childhood, I had a habit which mostly my family and friends said that I shouldn't be doing it and it's not good. But I never found anything wrong in it. I never felt that I was doing something wrong. It was so natural in me that I would just do it. It would just happen as though, like you're doing anything in the same way. It was just a reflex action, which I would do and be corrected also at times, but I couldn't help it. And that is smiling at strangers. It may sound a very funny topic today, but yes, it does happen. There are people who smile at strangers a lot. And I had this habit that I always still smile at strangers. And I do wonder, like in today's time, they say that you should not become too vocal or free with unknown people because the world is changing fast and there's a lot happening around. But I think with all these growing years, the people that I have smiled at, or I think the other people who smile at other people, I don't think they lost anything in the process. I think it was a gain more than a loss. See, firstly, you come to know when you smile at a stranger that what the response is going to be. Because if that person looks at you once or twice and you smile at that person, either the person will smile back or will turn his face away. But what was your loss? You didn't lose anything. You just tried to create some positive energy around you. But there are many people who really like it when you smile at them in spite of not knowing them. You don't have to make conversation with them. You just smile and move on. It just gives a very good vibe about you and about that person who smiled back. Usually, when you see old people, 90% I can say that if you smile at old people, they will always smile back at you. Always. Smile at them, you try to help them to carry their stuff around. Maybe someone's waiting for a bus at a bus stop or a taxi or maybe at a store somewhere. But if you smile at them, they'll smile back at you. Why? Why do they do it? They do it because they're craving for people to look at them and talk to them. They are totally free, they have nothing to do much in life. They do not get time from their family. Not that the family intentionally doesn't give them time, but they do not get their enough of that vitamin S. That means the smile vitamin. That which they require, which keeps them going and sailing, as though we're still needed. It means to people that we are around. So I think that's the reason why they usually smile, because that is lacking in their lives. And people at home, if they do also, they're just maybe about 4 or 5 people. So they're not content with those 4 or 5, because earlier in life when they were younger, they were more social and they had more people in their lives. But as they grow older, you have lesser and lesser people in your life. So if you go and smile at an old person, woman or man, anybody, they will positively smile back at you. And do you know that what you must have given to that person? We don't know what we've given to that person. One good energy that reached that person may have charged up that person with positivity for the full day, but we hardly think about it that way. Everybody is in such a rush to move here and there. Some people think you're smiling, maybe you want something out of them. Some get irritated. And some countries also, like there are certain countries where they say that you should not smile at all at strangers, and where it's okay to smile at strangers. And this, when I also went out of the country, I realized that there are certain countries where people take your smile as though you complimented them. And in some countries, they look through you, they see through you as though you don't even exist. But do you realize that smiling, one thing is a very good, you're passing very good vibrations, and you're using lesser muscles of your face, because it's said that when you smile, you use lesser muscles of the face. So that's also a good thing. And you have passed a very good energy of yourself to the other person, or to whatever number of people that you smiled at. You've lost nothing. Yeah. Do not smile at the people who look lecherous, or who look as though, they want to, maybe they're of that age bracket where they would want to make friends with you for the wrong purpose. That you can always come to know. But just a passing smile and smiling and going off on your own, and that person going off on his own, speaks a lot. And it spreads a lot of energy around you. That other person may not give you any energy, but you gave that person some positive energy. And that is what matters. So I think smile as much as you can is very good. Now, nobody says keep smiling and laughing with a stranger. It is just a smile. It's kind of a non-verbal exchange of wishing each other. So that if you, for some reason, you're together for a while, if you need to make conversation or ask some questions in an unknown place, that other person also gets comfortable to talk to you. So I think smile as much as you can. That is a thing that will give somebody some happiness, and I'm sure it gives yourself a high too. It gives me a high. I love it when I smile at people, and I know that I do get a good response, and if I don't care, because what I'm supposed to be doing, I do. So smile as much as you can. Thank you.